What is up, YouTube? Today I'm back again with another gaming pickups video, and today's gaming pickups, I actually have more stuff than I have been getting lately. I lucked out on a couple things, and yeah. So, I will say before starting this one, there's a lot of RPG in this pickups video, which I'm excited about because I love RPGs. And yeah. So, I have uh, I have 5 different games. Apparently, I can't count today. I'm really tired, but 5 different games for 3 different consoles, and yeah, some pretty good ones in here. Some stuff I've never heard of, and there's some stuff I have heard of, and there's some stuff I've really been looking for. But let's get right into it. We'll go oldest stuff to newest stuff, and I'll talk a little bit about each one. The first one I picked up is a Square Enix RPG, and it is called Unlimited Saga. This is a very smaller RPG from Square Enix. It did come. It was supposed to come with a demo for Final Fantasy X-2, which is probably why they packaged it with it, was to try to get this to sell better. But honestly, I had never heard of this game before. I like the artwork and the art style. It is a turn-based RPG. It's not the greatest. I haven't played the whole thing though, so I can't tell you how the story is or anything. But the combat is alright. The gameplay itself is kind of alright. It's kind of standard JRPG. It's nothing too great with this one, but the soundtrack's really good, and the story seems interesting enough. So interested in checking this one out. Did come complete with the disc and the manual. So yeah, Unlimited Saga, and came with the demo for Final Fantasy X too, so pretty cool. Now, this next one is one I have been looking to pick up for a very, very long time, and I've only seen it 3 times in the wild, and I've passed on it the 2 other times because it wasn't in good condition. And this time it was not only cheaper than those other times I saw it, but it was also in good shape. So I've picked up Ico, and now this is the first PlayStation, first in the Shadow of the Colossus Ico Last Guardian set of games. This was the first one, and as you can see here, it's in really nice shape. It's an adventure game. This is the only non-RPG I picked up. I wouldn't really consider this an RPG. It's more of like an adventure puzzle game, and it's really, really good. The soundtrack's really great. The graphics are a bit dated now, but really, really fun game. A must-own for PlayStation 2 collectors, this and Shadow of the Colossus. So now I have both of these. I had been wanting to find this, but this one is harder to find on the PlayStation 2 than Shadow of the Colossus is. I have no idea why, but it's just harder to find. And the 2 other copies I did see were like, the one didn't even have the original artwork in it, and the other one was super beat up, like the artwork was torn in sections and stuff, and I wanted to get a good copy, and after waiting it out for so long, I finally got a good copy of it, so I'm really happy. And didn't come complete, only came with the PlayStation Underground thing and the disc. So unfortunately I didn't get the manual with this one, but still really nice condition nonetheless, and excited to have this in my collection now. Next we'll move on to the PSP, and I have been playing a lot more handheld games in recent months than I have been playing console games, so that's why the rest of these are all handheld, but yeah, so I've been playing a lot more handheld stuff lately. Don't know why that is, just been more on a handheld kick. So, the first one I picked up is an NIS America RPG exclusive to the PSP, and that is Phantom Brave. This one is your standard, sort of tactical turn-based RPG with the 2D sprites. Very standard stuff on the PSP in terms of JRPG. The graphics are very, very nice. I like the art style for this. I love NIS America games. Their stories are always usually pretty good. The soundtrack varies in quality though, so it just really depends on which game you get. This one seems okay. The stories though are always they range from pretty good to very good, so I'm excited to get this one. And it did come complete with the UMD and the manual. This is a fairly large manual, actually, and it explains everything in French and in English. All black and white though, so nothing too great there. So I'm really excited to get this. Always happy to get more RPGs in the collection. The next one is one that I didn't know existed. I'm not too familiar with this franchise. I know it's very popular, but I'm not too, familiar with it. And that is Star Ocean First Departure. This is another PSP RPG and the Star Ocean series. Now, the only other Star Ocean game I have is Till the Ends of Time, and I actually haven't played all the way through that yet, but it seems really good. This is another one in that series, so similar gameplay mechanics, similar stuff like that. But this one has full anime cutscenes, which is really, really cool, so I might play this one first, just because I like that aspect a lot. And the anime cutscenes are very nice. Like, they look like an early 2000s anime, and it looks very well done, so the voice acting's really good, the soundtrack's really good, the combat is pretty awesome also. Really, really happy with the Star Ocean games as a whole. I don't follow them too much. It's not my favorite RPG series, but very good RPG series nonetheless. I really recommend checking them out if you have any systems with them on them. Check them out because they're really good. This one did come complete with the disc and the manual, and this one is a full color manual, and it's a nice manual because it comes with some character bios, some screenshots from the game that they're in, with a nice full artwork right there, and it also comes with your prologue section and some information about your main hero, which is always nice. So this is a nice manual on this one, so a lot of nice artwork, some good information to read before you play the game, and yeah, really all around great package for this one. Excited to play through it. So the next and last game that I picked up is a 3DS RPG, and it's a very, very famous franchise, and I'll just might as well show it. I picked up Pokemon Y, and this is my first Pokemon game since Pokemon Sapphire, the original Sapphire. So I'm, not too familiar with a lot of the newer Pokemon. I'm really, really enjoying it though. The whole engine, the 3D engine looks amazing. I am so happy I picked this up. I was at first regretting it because it was not a cheap game, because Nintendo games really don't drop in price. This is actually, I'm so happy that I picked this up. The gameplay is awesome. The story is always kind of meh, I think, on the Pokemon games, but a lot of the mechanics are great. I love the artwork and the design of the game. It did come complete. Actually, it's in my 3DS right now, so awesome game. I was gonna pick up Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, but I decided not to because I've already played those games and I wanted a new experience, so I picked up the newest one, which was Pokemon Y, and awesome game. So I really, really am happy I picked that up, and I'm really enjoying my handheld games a lot more recently for some reason. Not sure why. I've been playing Toukiden in Japanese. I've been playing, Pokemon Y. Been playing a little bit of Dungeon Hunter Alliance, which is alright too. But yeah, so the last things I picked up is actually something really, really exciting that I didn't expect at all. Like, not even remotely. So the first thing I picked up is I upgraded from my 2DS to a 3DS XL. I got this at an insane steal. It's less than half of what you can get a 3DS XL used at GameStop. And that's all I will say. And it was an amazing deal. Amazing deal. It did have parental lock on, so I had to, download some stuff to get that removed before I could update it and, do the system transfer to this. I do still have my 2DS. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But I did upgrade to this. I didn't get a new Nintendo 3DS just because there's not really anything exclusive on there except for like 2 or 3 games right now. So maybe once more stuff comes to that, I might get it. It really depends on how much software ends up being ported to it. But for now, I'm really excited and happy for with this. I got the red version, huge screen. I also picked up a case. This is a Super Mario case for the 3DS XL. Really awesome. Here's Pokemon, like I was saying. But, yeah, the case is really, really nice. It's like a rubbery plastic kind of thing. And it's served its purpose very well. It's keeping it from getting scratched. This thing was basically in brand new condition. Like, I looked all the save files. There was no save files at all. Nothing at all. The only thing they did was they played the AR games, and that's it. And then they put it back in its box. It came with the box and everything. So I'm so excited for this. It's literally a brand new system. Then with that case, it also came with a couple other accessories. I was just looking for a case for it to keep it from getting scratched in my pocket because I intend to carry this around. And I was looking for a clear case, and my local GameStop didn't have a clear case for the original 3DS XL. So I went to my mall and tried to get a case there, and all they had was this case. So I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll get this one. But it came with some cool stuff. It came with a stylus type clicky pen with a Super Mario thing on it. So this will be kind of neat to use. I'll probably only use this when I'm in the Miiverse and decide to doodle pictures, because sometimes I draw anime, you know, those like super realistic anime drawings you sometimes see on the Miiverse. I draw those sometimes when I'm really, really bored. So this will be a nice change from my little tiny stylus. I'll probably use this instead because it's more comfortable to hold and draw with. And then it also came with this. This is something I've actually been looking to purchase separately for a while, but I've had a hard time finding. And it's just a bonus that it came with my case. It's a carrying case for some 3DS games. Main reason I want this for is when I go on trips, I can bring like 6 games for 3DS or DS with me. And I don't want to bring my big cases because I don't want them to get all smashed up and stuff, which I actually had happen with one of my Vita cases, which made me really sad. So I'm looking also for one of those for Vita. But it came with a Super Mario case for some 3DS games, and it holds 6 games. As you can see there's some. And I have my only loose game right here for DS. So, really nice. I'm liking that it's really small too, instead of like one of the bigger sized ones. But yeah, so that's everything I picked up in this pickups video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Let me know what recommendations you have, especially for handheld RPGs. I'm trying to broaden my my handheld library, because right now my biggest handheld is my Game Gear with like, I think I'm at like 1/3 of the entire Game Gear library, so I have like 67 or so, 67-ish different Game Gear games. And my next biggest one is the PSP or Game Boy Advance, which each have like 20 or so games. And then my Vita has like 10 or 15, and it goes down from there. So I've literally only got 5 games for my 3DS. So especially if you have any recommendations for 3DS, let me know, because I only have 5 3DS games after owning it for almost a year now. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. And that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.